Yesenia Dorado, but I go by Yessie.
Hi, my name is Adrian.
My name's Irma Dorado.
I suffer from anxiety, and in the past, I have suffered from both anxiety and depression. The depression cleared up. I don't want to self-diagnose, but I think the depression pretty much cleared up.
The mental health issues I suffer from are anxiety and ADHD.
I have never been diagnosed with it, but I believe everybody has a little anxiety, a little depression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realized I needed to make a change when it came to my mental health was when I remember when I was at a previous job driving and thinking, if I veer my car off to the point where I don't unalive myself, but enough to where I end up in the hospital for a few days, I wonder would that work so I can get a break. That is the red flag that I think in my head was like, I shouldn't be having these thoughts.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I was in my early 20s and just realized that I was waking up just kind of like a mess every day. I was panicked all the fucking time. There was a point where I had I think I just woken up one day and I was just like, oh, I have to go to work. And I hadn't even left the house and I was just like, I don't think I'm going to make it to work today. And it's not a matter of me freaking out. It was I don't think I'm going to let myself make it to work today. And that was when I decided to, I think I called 911 and I said, I don't feel safe. If you're not feeling well, they'll have police officers come pick you up and bring you to the hospital for a 5150 or potential 5150. And that was when I talked to the first therapist I ever spoke to. It was like, oh, you have anxiety and ADHD. I took this whole questionnaire, just where I answered yes to every single question but one, and she had asked me how I had made it this far in life without medication.
I think I told you then, and I even told you now, I commend you for kind of having that self-awareness of no, I something's wrong. I need a...
Yeah, things were going to go bad if I drove myself to work that day.
Do you feel the generation before you treats mental health issues differently?
Yes.
How so?
Back in the day, they didn't believe of anxiety, depression. If somebody had it, they just considered they were just lazy people that didn't want to do anything. My brother was in a deep depression. And when he would tell my parents, especially my dad, he didn't believe him. He would always say that he was just lazy. But we did seek help for him, but it was too late for him. He thought that the only way out was committing suicide.
Some ways I cope when it comes to my mental health is I love to be outside. That is one thing. If I'm ever just immediately, if I start to feel that, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a day, all right? Or even just that pressure or that uneasiness, I just go outside. I love to junk journal. I love to journal in general. I think I've been journaling since I was 9. I remember starting when I was 9, when my parents separated, and I love music. I'm very much like my mom.
I love to hear music, dance with music, and I love to do my crossword puzzles. I like to play a lot with Ruthie, but then that gets me a little anxious myself because she won't listen.
So some ways I cope when I'm having a bad mental health day is cooking is a big thing for me. If I can get myself out of bed and cook myself something, I know I've made it further than most people in my situation just have major anxiety and anything like that. So it's the smallest step of caring for yourself, just making sure you fucking eat something.
Do you feel like you always have to even keep mental health in mind, even on good days?
I think so because everybody goes through mental problems, even though you're not mentally ill.
Yeah.
It could be a bad day, and that could turn into you getting depressed. So yes, you have to be real self-aware of yourself, I guess,
Yeah.
and find something that's good for you to not get to that point of depression. And if there is, seek help. Never say like I don't need help, and be no. Everybody needs help, at one time in their life.
I 100% feel like even on good days that I need to kind of keep myself in check, because like anyone can spiral. Like I said earlier, it's like I'm as good as I'm gonna be, and just like that's not just like a thing of like, oh, I'm here and I'm fine. Like it's a muscle. You need to work it out. You need to maintain it. Like you need to work at keeping yourself good.
So I would tell my past self or my family or friends, but I think specifically my past self is you cannot be happy all the time, Yessie. Like if I could get my past self and shake her, I would tell her, you can't be happy all the time, girl. Everybody has their ups and downs. Everybody has their highs, everybody has their lows. I think it's just a matter of honestly realizing that if you're low, then hey, then you can do ways to cope, or you can even talk to someone, because it's okay to not be okay. I think that's basically in a nutshell.
I would tell what I know right now. I would pay attention more when people come to talk and say that they do have that, not say, "Oh, I'll talk to you later." Tell them there's more help out there. It's not just you that's going through this, and seek help for them and be there for them.
if there is anything I should add is like talk to someone. Just do not ever go like I feel like shit today. Do exactly what I did that day, where I was just like, I don't feel well and I don't think things are gonna go well today if I continue on like this. Get help. If you're fully content and going like, oh yeah, like I don't need to work on anything, I'm totally happy, like there's not much I can do to push myself forward, you become content and just stuck somewhere where you should always be working to make yourself a better person. You should always be learning from something that you do, anything like that. And
Always growing, always moving.
always growing. Yeah.
Grew up with this one. I'm this one, so but I like this one though. This one's very clever.